everybody, welcome back. This is Johnny here with more games, tea, and conversation. Rolling I think it's an orange oolong tea today. Very exotic stuff. How's everybody doing? You guys good? So you might wonder, what the hell is this man doing playing GTA 5? It's been years. Move on, my man. But the reality is, guys, I played a little bit of it with Reg and Sing on the weekend, and and I got the bug again. You know, I never played GTA 5 with like full graphics. You know, with a high-end graphics card is what I'm trying to say. So I thought, you know, man, the game really looks incredible. Why don't we relive a little bit of the campaign here in preparation for Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out? What's up, ODM? Fancy teacup. Surely you don't mean the Johnny mugs that can be purchased on Teespring. No, yeah, this is really nice because it allows me to have, you know, a good amount of tea for the whole stream and I don't have to refill. Also, I have a bit of a sore throat, so this is gonna help me keep up. And so that's why we're doing this today. I hope you're ready. We're going in. Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to GTA 5. So, yesterday, I started the campaign, so I just did like the first few missions here, where Michael meets... Wait, what's my name again? Hold on. Don't even know the controls anymore. I forgot his name. Franklin, thank you. So where Franklin meets Michael and they start this very interesting dynamic of mentorship, right? No, that's not gonna work out. Can we turn off the rap? Thank you. Sorry, Barabbas. I know you like rap. Ignites lightsaber. Very susceptible to colds and sickness. I don't often get, because I don't go out a lot, so I don't really get sick very often. But yeah, guys, we're going back into this because I think the game looks just incredible on the 1080 Ti, and I wanted to do a little bit of the campaign here. Also, you know, it's been such a long time since I played. It was 2015 when the game came out. I feel like I was an entirely different person back then, you know, to the point where I kind of wanna experience the game again. Maybe not the whole campaign, but like a good amount of it, because I think I'll actually play it differently, you know? I wish we lived closer. Yeah, that would be dope. Do some couch co-op. Nothing inappropriate. We could sit in silence and drink tea. Fantastic. What's up, Silver? How you doing, man? Welcome back. Oh yeah, we could do some jams. That would be dope. You just gotta move to London, Michelle. Easy. Easy stuff. Silver would be proud. I didn't crash my car there. Okay. I really enjoy playing this game almost like it's Red Dead, you know, taking my time with the motions and driving more or less responsibly to the best of my ability, walking slowly, taking in the sights.
I have no idea how you cope. Of course I cope. I'm a woman. Ain't that the truth? But girl, I done all that I can do.
You gotta move to Wales? We'll see about that.
Wait a minute. Oh, girl. Whew, hey, how much further?
We ain't even gone 5 yards yet.
Okay, I know.
You know who else lives in Wales? I know a number of people. What's up, Iron Faith? Welcome back. Thank you for the 2 months, my dude. Continue to enjoy your emotes and loyalty, Paw. Cheers.
Damn. F, is that your auntie?
Yeah, thank God I missed her crazy ass. She's spirit walking this shit now, man. That's just her attempts to...
Hey, don't be talking shit about your auntie, man. She she cool as a motherfucker, man. Come on.
Come where?
Love Lamar.
Pick up some shit from around the corner, man.
He's a cool dude.
At the same time, my nigga.
Why the fuck we can't drive?
Around the block.
Sorry in advance for the end bombs that are gonna be dropped in game,
Tall, linky son of
but
a
it's
bitch.
part of the cultural immersion. You know?
Come on, homie. We ain't got all day. Let's go.
Come on, homie.
What you got up?
I wish I could call people homie, but I feel like
Fool from Ballers.
Dog, I told you.
That wouldn't
no
be
more
cool.
gang-banging retro vengeance bullshit. I'm trying to
no,
make
this is no mods, Iron Faith. I'm just playing the
Ain't nobody out here gang
vanilla
It's
out of the
like
box
you gotta know the
campaign.
difference, man.
Fuck, man, great. My aunt would be
Yeah,
very
not our
proud,
lingo.
homie. She wants me dead anyway so she can get the fucking house.
You driving.
Oh, I love the dog. Good boy, Chop. Who's a good boy? Yeah.
Get in the
I
van.
don't know, man.
Get in the van.
I think this is why I liked Red Dead so much, because I do enjoy just kind of the slow walking stuff. Not the radio, right? Turn up, cut the rap. Also, I might want to turn off music altogether just because I do like uploading these to YouTube, and that will be a problem. We can probably just turn off music altogether today and go with that.
Hey, I like your dog, homie. Me and Chop got a lot in common. Yo annoying ass.
Man, I'm carrying both of y'all asses, homie. Look what I set up.
Man, fuck this, man. You seen Tanisha?
She's straight. It's me and you
Tanisha.
that ain't straight though, homie.
Dog, I
Great
know,
names.
but look, I met
This game looks
guy
great when it rains. Oh yeah,
serious
I'm
dude,
a
man.
sucker for
This
rain.
motherfucker know the streets, homie. I know he'll be a good hookup for us.
We don't need no hookup, fool. I know these streets.
You know these streets. Man, all you know is dime bag hustle.
Man, all you know is...
Boosting gas.
Yeah, like I
tankers,
said, I
homie?
can't
Come on,
talk
man.
like that.
What, you trying to be some fucking commodity trader or something?
Commodity.
Homie, I don't mind dying, you feel me? But I just want to die over something that matters, homie. That's what foreign gangsters should really be about.
And
I love the way he talks.
fucking
It's so
OGs
good.
Ain't even giving a fuck about us though.
Man, fuck the OGs then. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
These are us
What the fuck, man?
This ain't no motherfucking pyramid scheme.
No, wait, hold on. Listen to your boy one time. Listen to your boy. You want some paper, my nigga?
Hey,
This
that
is what
wasn't
it's
on
about.
me,
Check it
dude.
out. I'm talking about 40,000.
Maybe it was.
No problem. Cash in hand, 2 days time, no killing, nothing.
Nah,
Too much
this is
driving
starting
for
another
you?
Beef with the fucking ballers, nigga. That's class A felony bullshit.
We gonna keep our disguise on. Ain't nobody gotta know it was us.
I have to say the color I chose to paint your nails looks badass. Nice. You are jumping all the red lights? Oh, that's what happened. Okay, in my defense, those lights are very small and I don't see them well in the distance because I am colorblind.
I've been told
So we'll chalk it up to that. We'll tell that to the police officer.
Ain't you little Laida's cousin?
Yeah.
Sorry, officer.
Short with it? I was just saying I was trying to
And
holler at
you ain't
You could always use first person.
like that.
Mm,
OG.
nah, man, it's... This is what I was telling you. I like
Well, shit, how about
watching how the character interacts with the world and walking slowly and the immersion
What's happening
of
now?
the
Ain't
animations.
no fun if the gangsters can't have none.
Man, fuck you, Mark. I ain't sharing no ass with the CGF.
Ain't nobody sharing nothing.
Man, shut the hell up,
Fuck
bitch.
you, nigga.
Man, fuck y'all.
Pictures
I
in
ain't your
Discord,
boy,
Darth
you
Lady
born-ass
Michi.
gangsters, insignia, mask-wearing
Yes,
motherfucker.
share with us.
What's up now, nigga? You snitching or something,
Oh,
nigga?
shit.
Bitch-ass nigga.
Share with us some pictures of your blue nails, Michelle.
Hey, nigga, come on, let's go.
You still get a lot of animations in first person mode.
We gotta go.
Okay, maybe we don't mean the same thing. I mean seeing the full body, doing animations and interacting with the world. I don't mean just sometimes seeing your hands, you know. I love that they added the option, but it's just not something that I'd be interested in. Also, I'm playing with controller, so
Man, we in a van, motherfucker. We fuck.
typically don't like playing first-person stuff with controller.
We losing it.
That's the beauty of it, right? You got a ton of options. Everybody can go with what they like.
He leaving us behind, fool.
We will see your faults.
You seen that bitch?
Ah, come on, share with us, Michelle. It's okay. Actually, we've already seen your nails.
Flock your mind on this shit right here for a minute.
Already seen your nails because you did the stream.
You ain't even concentrating. Do that
The guitar
special
stream.
private thing you do.
Okay. So I gotta get used to using his superpower more often. I never used to use this first time I played.
Give him a bust-ass ball and snack on.
And for turns, it's real good.
Man, look at this shit, dawg. We chasing another motherfucker on a motorcycle. Go back to chamber.
Oh shit. Calculated.
Okay, chop.
Down that alley. Check it.
Holy balls. Oh.
He got fucked up. Man, take Chop. Go get that fool.
Nigga, you just sitting your ass there with your feet kicked up. Come on, Chop. Come on. Go bite his ass. Get that motherfucker, Chop.
Michelle, are you doing a stream today? I think you're saying you are. Oh, I thought I could grab the motorbike to chase him down. Get him, Chop.
Whoa. Yo, said no, you here, asshole.
Are you digging the guitar streams, Michelle?
Hey, how the fuck you end up with your dumb ass owner, man? And how the fuck did I?
Nah, it's okay. You can plug your stuff. We have a fair overlap of viewers anyways.
Hey, I don't want to watch you getting eaten by this canine, punk.
Go get him, Chop.
Hey, you a trio hound, homie. This like sprint training.
Get him, buddy.
You got this, homie.
Wasn't there a way to switch to Chop's perspective? Johnny and Reg probably got their driving license on the same place. Excuse me? Oh yeah, we can switch to Chop. Nope.
Sniff him out, chop chop.
There we go.
Lead me to him. You smell something in the train?
I don't understand what I have to do.
Smell that motherfucker, boy?
You found them in the containers, Chop?
I got your ass.
He ran someone over?
Come on, where you at? Sniff him out.
Who ran someone over? Reg? Oops. He failed the third, passed the fourth.
Shit, this motherfucker empty.
I've gotten a lot better at driving. It's still not great. I still crash.
Man, let's go.
But the first time I played this was ridiculous. It was so bad. It would be like a Need for Speed game, just going wall to wall.
Chop, what you smelling?
Chop, get back here.
Man, that ain't what we after.
Yo, Chop, get back here, you fuck.
Down, boy.
What is he doing? Yo!
You
No,
better
not cool, Chop.
Chop.
Stop.
Shit, Chop. Man, that's
Ah,
a dude,
come on,
dog.
man.
You little nasty ass ain't picky, is you?
Hey! Hey! Stop that shit!
Oh,
Yo.
respect for your enthusiasm, homie. This ain't time for humping, Chop. Come on, man.
Did he just dry hump that other dog?
Motherfucker. You need boot camp. or
That's
some
not
shit.
cool, Chop. Did you get permission
Fat motherfucker,
to do
Chop.
that?
Where you at, Chop?
You quite like racing in this game? I didn't do a lot of racing. I might try a bit more this time around.
Come on, Chop. Come on.
Let's try some of these other doors. Let him enjoy the Saxon. There's a time and a place. Iron Faith.
Scared of dogs, nigga?
Oh shit! Fuck you and your stupid dog.
Oh man,
Bite his ass,
I
Chop.
love Franklin's dialogue. I think it's so good. Oh, correct.
That bitch just fucking bit me, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, man, get over here. Oh,
Shut the
shit.
fuck up.
What the fuck, man? I ain't got no beef with the CGF.
Cause maybe we doing our own thing.
What the fuck, man? Shit. Hey, Lamar Davis, is that you, nigga?
Nigga, shut the fuck up. Just get in.
Yeah, that's you, nigga. Fucking idiot. Shit. I said I had no beef, man.
Shut the
Hey, man.
Dry Hump was... What was he supposed to do? Ask for lube and protection. Well, at least permission, right?
Hey, if you don't train
I mean-
Chop, he gonna be a lost cause like you, dog.
There was no courting or anything, Michelle, you know? It was just like... Boom. There was no talk of, are we compatible?
To your crib? I've been there when you was in
You know?
Shut up.
Where are you headed in life right now? What kind of situation are you in?
You always been
How are
gone.
your financials
Well, I guess that
looking?
means we gonna have to shoot your ass when we pick up our 40 stacks.
You ain't gonna pick up shit. Fans gonna be on you before you can even move.
The guy was definitely flaring
I gotta make a
come hither eyes.
We got your boy.
You calling them on a cell phone, you dumb motherfucker? They gonna trace this shit in a
We
second.
want 40,000. Is pay me or pay the funeral director, motherfucker.
What the fuck you done done?
Nitro, thank you so much for continuing the sub, man.
Get the fuck out of here. And nigga,
Where-
give me that damn
There we
phone.
go.
What the fuck?
Thank you so much for choosing to continue your gift sub, dude.
You been seeing shit cause we went easy on your ass. Remember that, dog? Man, you better start walking, D.
Lots of N-words. Actually, in Portugal, where I come from, the N-word is respectful for black. Oh, really? Black is considered rude? Damn.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
I was getting us paid. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? That was a good
Michelle with the 400 bits.
The cops was all
Thank
over,
you,
nigga.
thank you.
Could've
I
swallowed
appreciate
my
it.
card. Try to triangulate that.
It's too late, shit's done.
Very
I
generous.
saved you the indignity of pulling apart your
We'll
shit.
go say hi
Afraid to get my hands dirty? Oh,
if you're still online after
What
this.
I mean, homie, we need to get serious.
Enjoy your stream.
This shit ain't working.
All right, motherfucker.
You the motherfucker. You better watch out.
That's really cool, Nitro. That's
The cops gonna be on your
you know,
ass.
it's not super common to see someone choosing to continue the gifted sub,
I can take care of myself.
because those are gifted randomly. So it's, I really appreciate it, man. Also appreciate seeing you in the Discord and stuff. Yes, I would like to save my game. Fantastic. Okay, we can leave this car here. I don't identify with this vehicle. Chop. This is what I love, man. You do a mission, you could now... okay, continue. You could now go see what's up with Michael, for example. Meet you with them bits. I should be. I'll hang out here while I set up. Cool, cool, cool. What are you doing today? More Rocksmith?
Hey, man.
Or just raw guitar playing? I still get nervous before any guitar playing on stream. Even after like playing concerts, IRL and shit. Which is pretty silly when you think about it. Because I was playing for considerably more people live in a real world setting, and I didn't used to get as nervous as I get still for like digital on camera performances. Ah, fuck off. Why do I get a star from that? That's ridiculous. Catch me if you can, motherfucker.
Ooh, too close.
We're gonna hide out here. They'll never find us. Let's have a sip of our tea while things cool down a bit. I appreciate it, Nitro. Rocksmith. Do a bit of raw guitar stuff between songs. What I like about Rocksmith is that it doesn't really punish you for doing improvisation. So if you play some extra notes on top of what's showing you, it doesn't mind at all. And I do that all the time. So it's pretty cool. But that said, I've been having, I already told you, I've been having a lot of technical issues with the game. So I don't think I'll be able to do any streams on it. Also, I'm not playing it at all currently. Just I lost all enthusiasm because of the issues, but it's a really cool game. So let's head over to Michael's place. We're in that beautiful part of our relationship where we're starting to see like a father figure in Michael, and we want to learn the ropes. Want to learn the trade. I just love that kind of dynamic. Whenever there's that sort of stuff in a movie or a TV show where someone is like, you know, teaching someone a craft, I fucking love that shit, man. I think that's why this story really connected with me. And then there's some Travis sprinkled on top as well, which is always fun. I miss your daily jams. Oh, thank you. I will do some more. But those take a lot of time and I haven't had a lot of space to do that, like mentally.
Michael, calm down.
What the fuck is going on?
Nothing happened. It was a misunderstanding.
She fucked a brick in my bed.
You bullshitting.
It wasn't like that.
You in?
Fuck it, I'm in. Let's roll. Let's get this motherfucker.
Just
Let's
don't
roll.
kill him.
Follow the tennis coach. So she said something like, "Oh, the coach is going hard on me."
Guy bounced my wife.
Last time.
Which guy?
The guy I'm paying to teach her tennis.
Now we know.
Tennis coach? Oh, that's fucked up, man. You rich dudes, homie. You know, back in the hood, man, we gotta watch out for the mailman, dog.
Yeah, I'm a cuckold, a snob, and a fucking cliche.
He went left up there, dog.
Man, these streets are tricky to navigate. So little space.
He's there.
Look at those sun rays, though. Yo, excuse me, sir. Can you move your fucking trash can
He lives somewhere up in the
out of the way?
Find him.
What? You should really look out on the street before you drive out. You fuck.
Okay, this is the turn.
Hey, he in one of these fucking houses.
Yeah, keep your eye out. He left his car. Check it out. Little prick's up there. Look.
Oh, shit. Coach doing all right for himself.
Not a bad crib.
Asshole! You ran off before we could settle our debts.
Michael, bud! You got the wrong idea, man!
They think the world owes him a living.
Alright, what's the plan here, Michael? I actually don't remember these first missions, dude.
Tied a cable to one of those supports up there.
You finna pull his deck down?
Hey, that prick pulled my marriage down.
Man, you really gonna be this fucking dramatic?
Yeah, whatever.
I told you I'd comp the session, bud!
Well, there were a lot of freaking sessions, bud. I'm thinking you were working on more than just her backhand.
Mandy's backhand has come a long way, bro. But
I'm sure it
sometimes
has.
you gotta get worse to get better.
Yeah, well, maybe I should come up there and practice my backhand. On your face!
Oh, bud, your negative energy is seriously bringing me down.
Oh, I hope it is, bud.
You hooked up, man.
You come into my house, take my money, and nail my wife? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm gonna stick up my hand and say that was uncool, bud. My bad. Seriously.
How fucking magnanimous! May I please offer you my applause? You fucking motherfucker!
Dude!
And we'll see how you like it when someone fucks with your shit.
Well, hey, wait!
Michael is so out of control. This is ridiculous to do something like this.
Here we go.
Oh man.
See what happens.
Dude, you are probably crazy. Oh, shit. Sorry now, you went already. Come on, man, do it to him.
Oh god, imagine if they did this to your house.
It's coming down, man. Do it, man. Fucking do it. Oh, fuck.
Holy shit.
Yeah! Fuck, come on!
Fuck, man, fuck.
Oh, we did it! Fuck his ass!
Yeah, fuck him. But was we really trying to pull that dude house off the fucking hill?
Hey, we were trying to teach him a fucking lesson.
Now that's an expensive bitch-ass lesson, man.
Maybe he'll keep it on the court and out of my wife.
Yeah, he not taking no housewives back to that motherfucker.
Hey, it's a service to the fucking community.
Holy balls, okay.
Mr. DeSanta, what the hell? That's not my house! Bullshit. Oh, bro, I couldn't afford a place like that. I'm a tennis coach. I hit balls for a living. I was just hiding there.
Give me a phone! You! Yes, that one! Green light! Green light! Martin Madrazo, give you green light!
Oh, I'm scared, lady. Just fucking terrified.
Oh man, I remember now.
Green light, Madrazo.
Oh what? We crashed the desktop, excuse me? Retry. Rockstar, it's been 5 years since the release of your game. Could you please fix the crash to desktops? That is rough. It probably auto-saved. It does it fairly often. But for a game of this caliber to have crashes to desktop, man, what are we doing, dude? What are we doing? To be honest, I'm remembering now that the release of this game was a travesty. The game was just borked on release. Just totally borked. It took them a few patches to get it to work in most systems. So I'm hoping Red Dead is a smooth release. Really hoping. Because I have a, you know, I'm looking forward to that. Also, on Friday, we have Outer Worlds coming out. Actually, we can get it on Thursday due to Australia. Did we?
Hey, sweetie.
No. Are you saying we have to redo the mission? X. Fucking accuse me.
Okay then.
Hello there.
Ooh, that's where you lose me, man. Can you feel it? That's my enthusiasm for the game. It was here. It has gone down to here. Okay. I think one more loss of progress due to a crash. And that's a wrap. I mean, this is the kind of stuff I'm not good at tolerating. I know a lot of people can kind of live with that and just ignore it. But for me, that's a massive just turn off. Damn, dude. You can even hear it in my voice. I'm like low energy all of a sudden. Shit. I mean, one thing is you make me reboot the game after a crash. But if you're saying I lost like an entire mission, I have to go to the place, start the mission, do the whole thing again. That is just brutal. I'll tell you what. Here's the backup plan. Oh, shit. Backup plan is, if this happens again, we will go over to Disco Elysium. Hello, Udis. Udis. Welcome back, man. How are we doing? Never finished GTA 5 because of crashes. Funny you should say that, because just before you joined, or I don't know if you were there, but we got a crash to desktop. And we lost the progress in the mission we were doing here, which is very annoying. So we gotta restart it again, and like I was saying, if it happens...
Fuck! This has got to stop happening to me.
If it happens again, we're gonna have to go over to Disco Elysium.
Hey, you! Stop it!
We can probably skip that. Okay, well... At least we get to practice our driving, I guess.
What happened?
Guy bounced my wife is what happened.
Which guy?
The guy I'm paying to teach her tennis.
Tennis coach? Oh, that's fucked up, man. Rich dudes, homie. You know, back in the hood, man, we gotta watch out for the mailman, dog.
Yeah.
The mailman.
Snob and a fucking cliche.
Off to the left, right there.
Dude, for fuck's sake. These people gotta look onto the road before they drive.
We creeping on this asshole.
Imagine if your wife got nailed by the mailman.
What is he doing?
Hey, get out the way!
Motherfucker!
Oh, the wagon dude is scripted, because he showed up in the same spot
We'll find him.
last time.
Where'd that slimy little white fucker go?
You restarted on PC, super excited.
This is the turn.
Hey!
One sec, because I want to read your message here. Restarted on PC, super excited, hoping bugs were crushed and couldn't play to it in FPS mode to feel what it was like. Never got it working well enough. Yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah, keep your eye out. He left his car.
They had a
Check
really
it
bad
out.
release
Little
and
freaks up there, look. Oh,
didn't
shit.
fix some of these major bugs.
Hey, asshole! You ran off before we could settle our debts.
Michael, what? You got the wrong idea, man.
Banging married women's a hobby, not a fucking profession. There's a winch in the back.
I think it
Let's see how you like
had
when
some
someone fucks
crappy
with your shit.
Well, hey,
little piece of software that I had, found it 2 years later by accident.
Fuck.
Oh, it hated some piece of software you had? Like it didn't work well with that in your system?
Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Oh, you had, okay. Nice, cool, man. I gotcha.
See this shit, dog? Boom, give it some. Man, homie ain't scrubbing outside tonight, dog. Oh, hell yeah, homie. You know what time it is. Oh, fuck.
That's pretty cool, though. Although I gotta say, not a really good idea.
Yeah.
Definitely not a very good idea.
Fuck, man, fuck.
Oh, we did it. Fuck his ass.
Yeah, fuck him. But was we really trying to pull that dude house off the fucking hill?
Hey, we were trying to teach him a fucking lesson.
Now that's an expensive bitch-ass
What's
lesson,
up, Danny?
man.
Welcome
Maybe
back.
he'll keep it on the court and out of my wife.
Yeah, he not taking no housewives back to that motherfucker.
Hey, it's a service to the fucking community.
Doing great, man. Good to see you again. Playing some GTA. Enjoying the campaign again.
Mr. DeSanta, what the hell? That's not my house!
Bullshit.
Oh, bro, I couldn't afford a place like that. I'm a tennis coach. I hit balls for a living. I was just hiding there.
You! Yes, that one! Green light! Green light! Martin Madrazo, give you green light!
Oh, I'm scared, lady. Just fucking terrified. Green light, Madrazo. Fuck you.
Shit.
We're getting chased.
On us, homie.
Oh, that was quick. All right, help me deal with this.
I'll give it a go, man. Keep trying.
Come on, kid.
Whoa.
Be careful. Shit.
Didn't. Oh my god. That's bad.
It's a misunderstanding, motherfucker!
Where are we on this?
Hey, let's go!
Okay, give me a retry, because I wanted to control Franklin, but I think I was still controlling Michael the whole... Give me a retry there. Okay. Man, I'm starting to hate this mission.
Mr. DeSanta, what
At least I get to hear that dumb
bullshit. Oh, bro, I
dumb Russian girl again.
I'm a tennis coach. I hit balls for a
Kinda
living.
like the way she says green light.
Give me a phone! You! Yes, that one! Green light! Green light! Martin Madrazo, give you green light!
Oh, I'm scared, lady. Just fucking terrified.
Yeah, green light. Fuck me.
Are you kidding me? Kid, can you do something?
I'll try, man. Try.
Ice that motherfucker!
Okay.
Push the pedal, man. We gotta move.
Get him. Dude, I hate the missions where you have to shoot while driving. Ah, I can't do it with the controller.
Hey, let's go. Let's leave them behind.
Be careful! All right.
Push the pedal, man. We gotta move. If these are more Madrazo's boys, man, it's a lot more where they came from.
How much distance we got between us?
We got a book, man.
Mouse and keyboard. Yeah.
Can you
The
see
thing,
'em? Are they still
the
back
thing
there?
is,
Fuck, man. These assholes are mean.
I've played GTA all my life with controller, so it feels weird to play with mouse and keyboard.
Hey, fuck off.
And for 90% of the things I do in game, I actually prefer gamepad. It's only these
Leave 'em behind.
kind of
All right, we managed
rare
to lose them?
occasions.
Push the pedal, man. We gotta move.
Kind of rare occasions where you have to aim while driving. That's fucked. But like just the amount of time it would take me to learn the controls on keyboard, not worth it, man.
Push the pedal, man. We gotta move. We got a book, man. Go. Hey, let's go. Let's leave them behind.
I think I'm gonna have to switch to Franklin again.
Shit, man. Get rid of them. Fuck, man. These assholes are mean.
Okay, there we go.
Push the pedal, man. We gotta move. I think you slipped him, man.
Okay, we go back to my house and think about this.
Here we go.
Wow. Shit, you did good. I mean, I don't know if you hit anyone because your aim's all over the place, but I appreciate the backup.
Ah, thank you. Are you sure I didn't hit?
Maybe go to a shooting range and work on your aim before we go out again.
Oh, fuck, man. Shit, you good?
Fine as wine. Got a few knocks. You okay? I mean, you did good, kid.
Man, I'm cool, man. I mean, you. Mentally.
Mentally? Oh, man, I'm fucking excellent. My heart ain't pumped like that in years. Oh, yes! Fucking A, Bubba!
Man, you sound kind of manly. You just been greenlit by the Mexican underworld ambassador to Los Santos.
Trust me, we handled it. Whoever the fuck Martin Madrazo is, I've known worse.
We just handled a few low-ranking crimes.
We sit on it, we see what happens. Kid, there's no use second guessing. Felt good, man. Woo! Yeah, doing something.
I love how Michael's character
Man, you know
actually
what?
loves doing this shit.
Wasted sitting by that fucking
And the
phone.
moment he's back to it, he's
I need to do something.
He's
Scotch
totally-
and sunshine is sitting on my ass.
totally rocking
I'm
it.
better than that.
damn skippy, homie. All that knowledge up there is withering and dying, dog. If you don't pass that shit on, it's gone, homie. I bet you know some shit.
You wouldn't believe the shit I know.
Yeah? You taking some scores?
There was a time, that was all I did.
Shit, well, you know, I could tell you some shit, too.
Yeah, like what?
About this city I was born and raised in.
Dale says, gotcha, yeah, beat the game on console, then bought it on PC online, 4 online, but used to be in Racing Crew, so you would use
Pulling
controller.
houses off the hillside sure has a weird way of fucking with people.
Yeah, well, I thought I was through with all that shit. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Oh, shit, I think we're about to find out.
You know who I am? Do you know who I am? Do you?
No.
Oh, you? You?
I think so.
Good. I know who you are. I know where you live. Who are you?
I'm Franklin.
License. Now, Franklin, maybe help Mr. DeSanta here. Who am I?
I think Martin Madrazo.
Good boy. Now maybe give him a little of a background.
Man, Mr. Madrazo... Mr. Madrazo is a legitimate businessman who was wrongfully accused of running a Mexican-American gang and a narcotic ring, but the charges were dropped because of the witnesses came up missing.
Smart kid. Now, Michael, got a question for you.
Whoa.
Did you pull an architecturally significant, modernist, wonder
Architecturally significant.
Wood Hills?
I thought the owner was banging my wife.
Well, that was a strange house for a tennis coach.
I wasn't thinking straight.
Clearly. Well, Natalia will need a hotel while you finance the rebuild, won't she?
Sure.
Good. And I'm guessing here that the rebuild will be somewhere in the 2.5 million range.
Of course.
Great.
Shit. Hey,
That's...
did she just spit on us? Was that necessary?
Come on, man. Damn, you alright?
Never better.
I mean, some dudes are into
So
that.
what now?
Looks like I'm
No
gonna have to
judging.
postpone my retirement. Fuck. Oh man, I'm mortgaged up to my eyeballs. Look, I only know one way to make money. I'm gonna have to give an old friend a call. Lester.
Oh yeah, Lester.
I think he's in town
He's
somewhere.
so cool.
I'm gonna have to track him down. Just give me a little alone time, alright?
Alright, dawg.
Alright, dog. I can't help but want Franklin to succeed, you know? Like at this point in the story, I'm like, dude,
Is this still the number for Lester Crest?
I just want him
Who's
to
asking?
do
Who's
amazing
asking?
in life.
You're awful cagey. Even for a dead man, Michael.
Ooh, you don't sound good, buddy.
Tactful and charming even in death. Hey, come see me, old friend. I'm living in Los Santos, just like you. Murrieta Heights.
Whoa, wait. Hey, how do you... Hello? You fucker.
Dude, do you have to alert me every time there's a save coming up? This was the same shit with Red Dead. It's like 50 hours into the game is like, dude, are you sure you wanna autosave? I know you enabled it in the menu and the first time we asked, but you sure you haven't changed your mind about that? Oh look, some chips on the ground.
Doc, hey.
Michael, I'm looking through my appointment book and I don't see your name.
Yeah, well, I'm more of a walk-in guy, Doc. You know that.
Walk-ins are more expensive, but I'm always happy to accommodate.
Sure, you'll accommodate me as long as I got money in my pocket, right? Hey, I'm in a bad way, Doc. I might come by soon.
You can now see Dr. Friedlander. Do you know what? I kind of fancy going to see the shrink. I always like shrinks in movies and stuff. Always like to see how they go about doing things. Oh yeah. Oh shit. I was looking at the pop-up. Missed my turn. I mean, the driving feels really good, right? It's like it doesn't feel difficult to control the cars, which I love. Also, as much as some people say, oh, why don't you drive like cockpit view? Get out of here, okay? I like seeing my car. I like seeing how the light reflects. And all of that. Give me all of that. Excuse me, how dare you stop? Yeah, sorry, bud. Here we go. Let's go. Have you tried any of the graphics mods? No, I haven't tried any mods yet.
Come in, Michael.
Do you have any suggestions?
How have you been?
Oh, good. Things been good. No, actually, things ain't been good. Things been a far fucking way from good. I've been acting out. That's what you would call it, I think, right? Acting out.
So what exactly has been the problem?
I'm not good, Doc. Not good at all.
I'm sorry to hear that. Tell me.
I don't know. I guess we've been having these conversations long enough that I can recognize a trigger when I see one. You know? Shit that's gonna put me right over the fucking edge. Like my family. My son. My daughter. My wife, especially my wife. I mean, they just set me right off, Doc. You know, there's been this episode. You know, actually it was a culmination of a series of episodes. I pulled this Mexican's house right off the fucking hill. I mean, I think I'm back in it, Doc. I'm back into life. I mean, I gotta make some money, and there's only a couple ways I know how to do it.
You feel the need to explain your decisions, Michael. Take responsibility. So, any other violent urges, friend?
I ain't been a good boy, Doc. I mean, you know, things just all of a sudden get up on top of me, right fucking on top. And then I lose my shit, and I hurt people, and then I feel bad about it. I'm a fucking prick.
Yeah.
Remorse is good, but not as good as taking control before you act out.
Okay, accept.
I really just want to be happy, Doc. That so bad?
Okay. And what about your sexual behaviors?
I've been a really good boy, Doc. Really good. Not one problem.
I'm glad to hear that. Really glad. Keep working it. This is great.
I just ain't myself right now, Doc. Not since my life went crazy.
This guy's worth every penny, isn't he?
Chaos.
Well, I'm not sure that's true, Doc. I'm not exactly enjoying myself here. You know, what I'm addicted to is not getting killed. But for some reason, I keep getting my ass into situations where getting killed is a little hard to avoid.
What about the people you kill?
Well, yeah, but that's not for fun.
Are you sure?
What exactly are you asking, Doc? Am I a psychopath who enjoys suffering? Or a sociopath who doesn't give a flying fuck about the rules? Come on, we've already had this conversation, right? I'm neither. I'm just a fat, washed-up jock who can't get his head around the fact that his high school football career didn't play out the way that he planned. The only way I'm content and competent is with a gun in my hand or a price on my head.
You're very defensive, Michael. Do you consider yourself a failure?
I pay you to listen to my problems. I'm rich, I'm miserable. I mean, half the time my kids can't stand me, the other half, my wife is cheating on me. I kill people without remorse, Doc. Hell, I'm pretty average for this town, really. That's the shot. I think I'm having a breakthrough here, Doc. I know that I'm just terrified that
I'm sure you are, but that's really all we have time for. See you next time.
Okay.
Best doctor ever. Totally worth the whatever he costs. What does like a normal high-end shrink charge for an hour? Maybe like 200 bucks. We got some missions here. We could go back to Michael, or we could go say hi to Lester. I think that's more interesting. Lawyer prices. What does that look like? Like maybe 200 an hour? Also, sorry, I missed your suggestion. GTA Redux. Sounds good. Is it like a reskin with new textures, or what's the deal? It is around 200? Okay. Damn. Damn. You think it was a ground-up rebuild? I gotta check that out, man. I do have a pretty bad record with trying to make mods work. A lot of the games, granted they were Bethesda games, but a lot of them just crashed all the time due to the mods. And it got to a point where I was like, do you know what? I'm just gonna play the vanilla version, where at least it doesn't crash all the time. But I recognize it was maybe just to do with some poor setup on my end. Like maybe I didn't do the steps correctly. You never know. As far as I know, installs on EXE. Could be wrong though, was a while ago. Okay. Would be worth a check for sure. There's a lot going on though. This week we're not gonna have time to try it out, because on Thursday we're playing Outer Worlds, so we only have 2 other streams to fuck about with other stuff. And I'm so excited, guys. I think I might do an extra stream on Thursday. We'll see. It depends if I'm feeling well or not. It would be an extra stream, so, you know, not removing anything from the usual schedule. Man, the world looks so good. Oh, wrong house. Wrong house.
What's your problem? I'm gonna knock your teeth out. You got what's coming to you.
Beware of dog. But that game is going to be released on Friday.
You gonna let me in or what?
And is it though? Maybe your boy has his tricks. Right?
I was wondering when you'd show up.
I was dead.
Praise be. Guess you weren't very dead. You need my help.
How do you know?
Because you came here. Why else would you?
I haven't been a good friend for you, Lester. I know that.
And you're gonna make it up to me by doing whatever I ask.
J-Dog. I like that.
I mean, I need something done, you need to know something, so why not help each other?
I have a couple friends that call me J-Dog.
So you're back in the game?
IRL.
Look, Lester, about what happened before.
Oh, I know you never mentioned my name. I know I'm not on any lists anywhere. I know you never betrayed me. As for you, you gotta figure that I never told anyone. That instead of gently decomposing in North Yankton, you're angrily decomposing in Los Santos with a shrink and a wife who don't love you no more.
Yeah, well, since you put it like that...
Hey, shut up a minute. I'm getting an iFind alert. That little college
Shut up a
boy
minute.
sack of shit, phony fuck.
Who? Jay Norris?
Yes, that fuck is a lying bastard. I've read his fucking emails. He's a fucking cheat.
I heard him say that he saved America.
What, by outsourcing all the jobs? By selling us little bits of plastic restricted access shit? Well, now it's payback time, you lying turd.
Oh, he's got some resentment
talking about?
bottled up.
You are about to get that white-collar gig that you always dreamed of, Mikey. Here, take this, fashionably retro weird for a 45-year-old man, but I cannot let go of the 1980s bag, and dress yourself up like a billionaire math genius with low-level Asperger's. You better be ready for the minor glitch of your repulsive pseudo-messianic life.
Okay, Lester.
Get out of here!
I love this guy. He's so
Call me
cool.
when you're ready. We are about to
You
put
get
the
called
dogs in
Sea
the
Dog
back
by
of
some
Darwinism.
friends.
And brother, it is gonna be
Too old to carry that. I don't know.
Kidding me? I'm a bank robber.
I'm
not a
fairly
web
old,
designer.
too.
So we'll go robbing soon. I'll find something. Just like the old days.
By the way, if you VPN into Australia land, you can access the game on Thursday.
As much as I love
So that's how I'm gonna be able to play it earlier, and I think it's really easy to do. So just a heads up, if you want to try that. Are you guys looking forward to Outer Worlds? Do we have people in chat that are gonna jump on that day one? Might try that, says Nitro. Very good. Is that your kind of game, man? Because I am on the market for a deep RPG experience, guys. I'm on the market for it. I don't know about you guys. You gonna stream it? Yeah. Woo! You bet, ODM. We're gonna stream the shit out of it. And I'm gonna have you guys help me decide on some things, like, you know, maybe what kind of character we're gonna be. Is gonna be a blast. I love that kind of stuff. Udi says it looks great. Love deep RPGs, barely have time and a backlog as long as my leg though. I hear you. Nope, not a fan of EGS. What do you mean EGS? Epic Game Store? It's on Game Pass. Deo. Or sorry if you meant something else. Maybe I misunderstood. Yeah, it's on Game Pass included, so it's, I mean, it's great deal to get a game like that included. Yeah, it is on game, such a good deal, right? The guys at Game Informer podcast were thinking that maybe the next Naughty Dog IP is sci-fi. Did they have any info, ODM, or was it just a rumor?
Excuse me.
I would like to see it,
I
yeah.
got this interview at this tech company. I'm thinking I need something, I don't know, geeky, youthful.
I'll make time.
Lost
Nice.
your job and the world's moved on, huh?
You might have to check it out, yeah.
I didn't lose
Yeah.
my job.
To see for yourself, right? If it's good, if you like it or
Too
not.
old, got outsourced. Same thing happened to my dad. Now you gotta fit in with a different generation. Hmm? What about a vest and some cargo shorts?
All right.
Okay. A vest. Let's see. Cargo shorts. Are we feeling like a khaki cargo shorts? Maybe white? What do you reckon? I'm thinking white.
Tragic, but they'll do.
Why do we have no money? Oh no, we do. Holy shit, we have 7,000 cash. Okay. Alright. Give me a vest. Gillet? Is that how you call a vest? Oh, that's nice and shiny. The colors don't go well with each other at all. But you gotta love it.
Dignity aside, I think that might just work. Good luck at the interview.
Dignity aside, I love that. Hey, can we get some more accessories? Like, I would love maybe a hat or... Can we? No? Maybe some different shoe. Okay, we can't buy anything right now. We'll have to come back. I want some glasses. I want maybe some hats. Say it French without the T. Like gilet. Gilet. Is that what it is? Is that common English or... I've never heard that, man. Just shamelessly stolen from French.
Michael?
I'm all dressed
Oh,
up.
Chile.
You want to run me through this thing?
Chile.
The prototype is somewhere in the Life Invader office. Find it and fit it with the device in your bag.
They just gonna let me in?
Why wouldn't they if you look the part? Hang around till someone opens the door and act entitled.
Fine.
Act entitled. Love it. Dude, I think this game was like ahead of its time in many ways. With some of the social narrative, but also graphically and like in terms of scope. It does have bugs, sadly, on PC, but I gotta say, man, it's something. Go to the rear entrance. Let's go. Mix the G with SH. Yeah, it is hard, yeah. And you never realize until you try, right? Chile. I don't know, dude.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, great. PM's pushing for more functionality. But we are maxed. I mean, if anything, we have to strip features, especially if we plan on releasing a fully priced update a year later. Oh my, you know, it's...
Yeah, well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
I mean, we're talking beta in Q4, maybe Q3. Look, milestones are one thing, but when
10
design's
points?
changing its mind seemingly overnight, there's not much you can do about it. You know what I'm saying?
My union allocated smoke breaks about up, so...
Wait a minute. Do I know you?
Yeah, I think so.
IT temp, right?
Yeah.
You know, you gotta do something for me.
You gotta put it in a ticket.
No. I'd like to keep this one out of the database, if you know what I mean.
Here's something weird. You know how Americans typically say data? And British people say data.
Consultant when we release?
And normally
Consulters?
it's the other way around, where British people say the A that way. And Americans say it the other way. But for some reason, data is reversed. Americans say data, and British people say data. Isn't it weird? Who decided that shit? Who was like, do you know, for this one, we're gonna reverse it just to keep it casual, you know?
Here you go. If you guys let me use the OS I requested, this wouldn't be a problem.
Oh, you've been at it on this PC.
You got some boobies pop up.
Got any antivirus software?
I think so. Behind this junk on the left. Clicked an NSFW link, bro. Bit me on the ass.
Yeah, not safe for work, huh? You know, my son's computer runs into the same kind of problems. I'll close the pop-ups.
For fuck's sake.
Your son codes? Start him early, bro. You write your best stuff in your tweens.
I guess I gotta close the rest of them down.
we
Okay,
go.
we got some space. I'll try to boot up this antivirus.
For fuck's sake, stop this madness.
And we scan. Scanning.
Is this your PC, Johnny?
Fooled by Java, bro.
Oh, man.
We'll get there eventually.
Exterminate.
And that should do it. Why
What
don't
the
you try
fuck
and
is
keep
that
things
background?
strictly safe for work from now on?
Hey, have you seen the prototype in the demo?
Oh, I
room?
think it's meant to be his girlfriend, right?
Keynote? Mines are gonna
Doing a
blow.
cosplay or something.
Yes, they are.
Oh no. Don't do me. You. Are you actually kidding me? Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a decision because this is the second time it crashes the desktop. We're gonna have to redo that mission. I'll give you guys the decision. Press 1 in chat if you want us to just reboot and continue. Or press 2 in chat if you want us to do like an hour of Disco Elysium. So I'll leave it with you because honestly I could understand people being super frustrated watching us kind of redo the same mission again. So let me know what you guys think. We'll play some music here in the background while you decide.
There's a moment in time, and it's stuck in my mind. Way back when we were just kids.
What are we doing? We got a 2. Nicholas, welcome back. Alright, do you guys want to roll some disco then? Check out some disco.
Always of time seem to wash away the sins.
Alright, we got a couple 2s in chat.
For you this never ends. Can you stay strong? Can you go on? Christy, are you doing okay? Oh, rose there won't bloom. Winters get soon. Don't wait.
Stop that. We are back in action. Game's loaded. Let's do a swift shift into disco. Just changing my description here on Twitch. Deep disco is what we're gonna call it. Boom. Updated. Let's go into it. Oh, no, not controller. I don't think it has support for controller, so we're going with this. Deep disco. So here's the sitch. I'm at the end of day 1. I just talked with the leader of the union here, and he's full of shit. But he's given us a key card to get out of this place. We've also found out that they're smuggling chemicals, aka drugs, in some of these containers. And that's kind of the update, I suppose, on where we're at. I don't know if I interacted with this already. I think I did. That's very loud. Oh, you can heal? The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. So we've already done this because when we played last time, we came here very early and we couldn't get past the boss, so I needed to backtrack my steps and come back here. I totally forgot that you could... Well, I didn't know actually that you could heal like this. I don't know how that works. Also, we should move our game cam to be not in the way. So I don't have like a great position for it, guys. I'm sorry. We're gonna roll it at the top there. So we already did this last time, so I'm just gonna kind of skip through it here. So you knock on the door and there's no response. That's it. Right. Let us get out of here. And proceed. It's getting really interesting. I managed to get the corpse down by shooting the rope. And I'm planning on ditching my partner at night and stealing the boots from the corpse. Because that's the kind of cop we are. You know, dumb as rocks. So this connects back to the docks, I think, or like the gate area. Yeah. Connects back to the gate area. Let's talk to this gentleman again.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
He's called Call Me Mañana, which is kind of funny. Labor Utopia, not approvingly. It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains, he notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face. Right, you talk to the boss, eye to eye like men of the plain. You have any more questions? I'm set to talk. Everard said you have a key to a door. A key, huh? He runs his fingers through his mustache. What door is this key supposed to open? He said it belonged to a weasel? Oh, say no more, I got you. He taps the side of his nose with a little wink. So basically, the big dude gave us a side quest. We need to go basically threaten some dude. Danny, the game crashed, and asking people here, we all kind of didn't feel like redoing the mission. So we're just doing a little disco, man. I hope you're okay with that. A little bit of audiobook action. I saw an opportunity and I took it. Oh, sorry, he's saying, I got that key right here, and let me tell you, it's mighty good for you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say. I heard something about a weasel, and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. Wink. Polar weasel? Oh, I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend. What you're looking for is a basement. I'm so dumb I didn't even realize I was being racist. You're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. So this is important. We need to be able to find that. So it's a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the Whirling in Rags. I know where that is. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Okay, but where did you get the key from? The janitor gave it to me. Nice fellow. We talked about life and things that really truly matter. His gaze wanders off into the distance. None of this mess we're in, this jiving and juggling. What's this for? He doesn't wait for your answer. To feed our children, I guess. Anything else I should know about this task, this weasel person? He shakes his head. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we're fighting for. The man takes a big sip from a flask. Any idea who killed the hanged man? The mercenary, he shrugs. Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing? He shakes his head solemnly. Okay. So we've already talked with him before. He's not gonna be able to give us anything. It's now 6 p.m. on the in the day here. So I don't know how much time we have left today.
Looking for something, Hunt? Huh? Coming to tell me to fuck off again?
That was our racist friend. If not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal B? Isn't it obvious? Fucking Silang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. He spits on the ground. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well. Who's that? He's the Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Really, he's just selling his employer's stuff. Stuff he stole after he broke the seals on his hammocks lorry. Where do I find him? Just follow the smell. It smells like apricots and oil. When you're nearby, the lorryman lets out a raspy croak at his own sense of humor. Smells like apricots. Yes, yes, where is he? Looks like I offended your partner there. He doesn't look like... He doesn't look at the lieutenant. Too bad. Silang's usually a little bit south of here, near the canal. You can't miss him. Just watch yourself. Watch yourself. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He nods in a sagely manner, then another puff on that cigarette. He's your man, all right? 100%. I wouldn't be so sure about it, not until we've heard what Sileg himself has to say. Guess we need to pay Sileg a visit then. Very good. So we will do that, but before, let's go knock on some doors. Let's do that side quest. So this is the Whirling Rags, which we also want to visit, but they said the greenhouse on the other side of that. This is like a bookstore, so I don't think it's that. There might be some kind of entrance in the back here. No, I think this is too far. Pretty sure this is too far. Maybe going in here. Do we have like notes for what we said there? Open apartment door. You have the key. The door is behind the greenhouse in the yard. A basement door. Okay. Behind the greenhouse. Oh, I remember the greenhouse. Okay, gotcha. Okay, but before we go there, I'm gonna take a very short break to do human stuff, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. So don't go anywhere. Meet you on the other side.
Waste your whole life trying to get back what was taken away. Though the marks on your dress had been neatly repressed, I knew that something was wrong and I should have spoke out, and I'm so sorry now. Didn't know, 'cause we were so young. Oh, clouds of time seem to rain on innocence left behind. It never goes away. Can you stay strong? Can you go on? Christy, are you doing okay? A rose that won't bloom, winters get you. Don't waste your whole life trying to get back what was taken away. Don't waste your whole life trying to get back what was taken away.
Alright, we're back. Hello, Basil. Hello, Basil. How you doing, buddy? Okay. You guys ready to continue? Everybody, Basil Kuhn. Alright. Let's go back to it. So we need to go back into the courtyard here. There's a bit of stuttering that's occurring there. Let me see if there are any options we can change. We do want windowed. I don't know if maybe anti-aliasing needs to be reduced. I don't know, man. It wasn't doing that last time we played. Okay. So there it is. The thing is down. That's the greenhouse. Someone's trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. There are several footprints in the mud left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. We can try calculus. Oh, we lost. Shit. What do you think we are? We are a super detective? You're hungover? These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges from the time being, for the time being. What kind of boots? Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Okay. Like dock worker boots. Okay. So there needs to be like a basement entrance that we're missing, right? If we look at this. You have the key, the door is behind the greenhouse in the yard. A basement door. Behind the greenhouse. Maybe we need to go all the way around. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death. I do have a pry bar. Pry bar. Pry bar in your palms. Yearn its cold touch to grasp it once more, as you've done so many times. Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. Okay. We can try that. Let's just leave for now. Let's try going all the way around then. Behind the greenhouse. Before we go there, let's just talk to the people here in the Whirling Rag. What? Whirling in Rags. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you. Excuse me? I'll show you how a gentleman treats a doorbell. Punch the doorbell. Ouch! Okay. Maybe we can just do like main hall. An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the bell, then a woman picks up the receiver. Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games. Kuno is one of the kids. This is the police. Open the door. I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... There's a spot of static that overrides her words. But the doorbell is broken and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks. Not useful. Emma's Fashion Atelier. What a horrible sound. No one answers. Revachol Ice City. No one answers. Fucking hell. Congratulations, you've destroyed Artemid's boxing club's doorbell. It's not working anymore. What's up, Pinky Pinky? Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? 24th window. Nothing happened, so it's just broken. This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it. Just seeing the words Andrew Orlando gets your hackles up. Its very existence is a threat to your masculinity, to say nothing of your hair. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. Okay, so just not useful at all. You hear static from the intercom. You can almost hear them breathe. Hello, is anyone there? Yes, hello, this is Tricentennial Electrics. This is a woman's voice, crackling and fragile through the static. Have you come to place an order? Yes, let's lie. I've come to place an order. My God. The lieutenant exchanges a look with you. Sorry? It's you, my God, I didn't think I'd hear your voice again. It's a woman and she knows you. Your heart beats faster. Yeah, it's me. I'm here again, crawling back into your life. Michael, just please. She stops and you can hear her breathe heavily. Her breath distorted by ancient static. Sounds like a ghost. Mind, a wind blows through your clothes and you feel detached from your surroundings. Inside the building, a cold memory hangs. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. She sounds like she's shaking. I thought you didn't care. Of course, we learned our name was Harry DeBeau, and now we're being called Michael. What's going on? Shrug. Tell me what's going on. Of course I care. It's just that I've been going through some tough times. Ever since I came to work here, it's been different, as if my mind's been wiped clean. A spot of static overrides her words when she speaks again. It sounds like she's submerged. It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget. Forget about what? She sounds like she's about to cry. The cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone who's 100 years away. Somewhere inside the building, water is flooding the cellar floor. Hello? She doesn't answer. Are you still there? Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore the bay. What the hell? What just happened? Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box. I don't know what happened either. The lieutenant inspects the doorbell. We should probably stop playing this thing. With this thing. Alright? Let's hang up. And we have a volition check. Slipstream CS. Oh, sorry, SCA. Let's try it. We failed. No, hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do. Okay. No one's answering. Okay, let's leave. I don't think we can get in there. So we're gonna go all the way around to the back of the greenhouse. Let's heal up and hopefully we'll find the door we gotta open. Basement door, there you go. That's it. This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker, shaped like a lion's head. The royal lion. Gilam's kitten? This knocker will last a lifetime and then some. use Mañana's key to unlock the door. You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Good job. Let's go now. I'm sure there's nothing interesting here. Shivers. As you hold the open door, you feel the air moving. A little draft. A whistle. So the instructions were to not go in. Just open the door. So, can we resist the temptation? Okay. We're gonna leave it be for a bit. Might come back tomorrow and check it out. I think at this point we might want to go back to the hotel and try to do the karaoke thing. We did want to sing karaoke. But we need to get a hold of a sad song on tape. Where would we get that? Maybe back at the shop? Like the bookshop, maybe? Let's try it out. Why do I want to do the karaoke thing? Well, why not? I do like karaoke. By the way, if you're new to the channel, we do karaoke fairly often. So if you dig that, make sure to follow the channel. Mountain of board games. That's not what we're interested in. What about that? Books? No. Let's try the upper floor. Shelf of crime novels. You see the name Dick Mullen. So Dick Mullen is like a famous detective that appears in stories, and people jokingly call us Dick Mullen because apparently we're a terrible cop. So it's a bit of sarcasm there. A couple spook novels hide amidst the detective books, thrilling tales of spycraft and daring do. Look through the display of books. Crime fiction is a disgrace. The asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. Okay. Furthermore, they have no idea how hard it is to simply remove a body from a tree. That's true. You see Dick Mullen on the job, get me Mullen. So a number of books there. Okay. So, what about this? Do we have any tapes? Shelf of biographies. Not interested. Map wall. Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulind, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez. Can I buy these maps? I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale. Okay. Okay, why is the map so cheap? That old thing, it's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be. From when some design studio people tried to spruce up the place. Okay. I would buy this map. Here we go. So... do we now have a map? Yeah. Interesting. I don't know how this works. I think these are the different people, right, that we've encountered. Measure head. Footprints in the dust. Oh, I think these are different checks that we can try to redo, basically. Shelf of paranormal books. Not interested in that. Just a boring book. So there was also like a little side room here that she didn't want us to go in. Apparently there's some kind of supernatural stuff going on. Let's check it out again in case we missed something. Yo, can we lift this, bro? By the way, I was a little confused about the health and morale systems. The way it works, apparently, is the bars that you see there under the number. That's the number of, that's like your HP bar and your morale bar. If that goes to 0, you're dead. The number on top is the charges. So you, for example, we have 1 charge for our health. That means we could heal 1 block, you know? Low chance of doing this. Let's try it. You got this. Let's go. He's done it. He's a hero. Conjuring an inhuman amount of strength, you raise the barbell up in the air. Your biceps tremble, but you're a savage. This is a children's game. Fuck yeah. A warm wave. Oh, let's go. A warm wave of accomplishment washes over your head as you drop the barbell on the floor. For a moment, it feels like you're strong enough to succeed at anything you ever set your mind to. Good technique, the lieutenant nods in approval. What would you know, my dude? You're no lifter. Oh, I remember. This place was really dark, and we needed to equip a flashlight to be able to come here, which we have. Right, so let's equip that. And we should be able to explore this. Whoa, so much stuff to look at. Oh, cool! We actually control the flashlight with the cursor. Very cool. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. You. A whole bunch of shit. Some money. Naked mannequin torso. Not creepy at all. Mainframe. This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on and off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer. A radio computer, says the lieutenant, watching you circle around the machine, just sitting here without anyone in sight. They sound surprised and a bit cautious. This is the RAM Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a RAM-compatible printer. Do you think I should turn it on? We have one of those down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it. Turn on the machine. The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing Verisent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open. Press play. Nothing happens. Look inside the compartment. It's empty, like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left tangling, disconnected. So we need something to plug in there. Let's try print. Nothing happens. Okay, so we would need to find some kind of cartridge. Let's take a look at the board. Project Dreadboard. Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes, like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections where, here and there, photos and drawings have been pinned to the board. Inspect the drawings. These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic. Translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin. And even ether welkins. What is a welkin? Hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. What? What the hell is going on? One of the welkins towering amongst the rest appears to be different, however. Examine the welkin. It's Varaharamira, the high welkin. High, right? Because he's tall. Like a high welkin. Okay. His face white and scarred, like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged. Okay. The Hodor, the Diorg, the humans, and even the Headless Man, all of them purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin. Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all. The lieutenant can't help but comment, an inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures. Why would anyone spend so much time on this? Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game. Who are these creatures? Who drew them? This looks like concept art for a project, not really real. Okay. One of them is a Welkin supremacist? What's up, Swamp Donkey? How we doing, man? Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the Welkins. Inspect the photos. They are creatures from the deep, Welkins? Huh. What's up, Spooner? Haven't been following the playthrough, but this is the lieutenant that's whose mother you sodomized? No. Good question. But no. When you call back to the station, they ask you they ask you a bunch of things and you tell them you lost your badge and your gun. They make fun of you and then you make fun of one of them saying that, you know, you left your gun where you butt fucked their mother, something along those lines. So it was a conversation with someone from your precinct that was making fun of you. So no, our partner here, the lieutenant, is very, very polite, is how I would phrase it. Anyways, the board says the photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees groaning under the snow, some drunken anal play. Oh man. I'm sure it was all consensual. Hope they used some lube. Right. We'll leave it at that. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds abandoned in the storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. Some heavy shit. Electrochemistry. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario, a desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe." Okay, so this is some kind of, how do you say this? Like an actual role play that they're putting together? Nitro is freaking out. Never would have put eggnog and morphine together, right? Leave it to these guys. Inspect the schedule. This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minim, and GPI span the marker drawn grid. The grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region. The lieutenant looks at the frigid ice field of nothingness and concludes, looks like they didn't make it. A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, see the prod. Schedule filament for details. Inspect the notes. The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans. Call in, tune out, we're all untethered, and heat death of the universe. Catchy. For science. Yes, roleplay. Swamp Donkey is already going in the wrong direction. At least that's what I tell them when I break out the leather cuffs and blindfold. Oh man. What's up, Potato? Welcome back. Let me have some water, guys. Because reading this stuff out loud takes a lot out of you. Good titles, those. Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area. She tries hard not to look at the bookstore windows. It's unwise. That was a lot of stuff, man. How are we doing today, Potato? I had a good time at your stream last night. Frequency Fireplace. This, which by the way, guys, go check out Potato. Check out, click on the thing and check out her channel. This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker. The mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. Alabaster? Alabaster? It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. What am I looking at? Radio frequencies, it seems. Some written notes too, sparse and cryptic. Radio frequencies for what? The plot thickens. Howdy, my Dune. Howdy, partner. Welcome back. Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced. Are we dealing with something medical here? You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart titled the Game Master frequency. A note says this one can listen in on any station it wants. So it's like the DM of this roleplay situation. Looks like a surveillance program. They must have had massive air width. These things don't come cheap. Who's the Game Master? Someone very important. Authority. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people. If it's a game, then who's playing? She's our secret weapon for streaming? Good old ODM. Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. Interesting. So they put together like a role-playing game over radio? A list of names under the station suggests people across 6 isolas would be playing. Mundi, Inslund... Okay, I don't know how to pronounce those names. My god, the lieutenant leans closer, his finger tracking the maddening rhizome? It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. The cost of air width alone must have been huge. Exactly, he nods at the calendar on the chalkboard, wiping his marker-stained fingers clean against his jacket. This schedule, I know Doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding. What else? Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages. Okay, so it finished. Or they didn't totally finish it. Thought complete. Aces high. For the rest of the world, the Aces high is just a cool Revachol thing. Politically neutral. In Revachol, it still holds revolutionary connotations. Also, have you looked at Lieutenant Kitsuragi's clothes? He wears a bomber jacket just like the ones worn by aerostatic brigades. And those Sorry, I'm a little tired. Those cargo pants could store tools for hot-fixing your aerostatic. Maybe you should ask him about this. +1 empathy towards Kim, +1 spirit de corps. Very good. So we got 2 thoughts unlocked so far. I am innocent? Right. Who's making all the that's what she said jokes now? Nowadays anyways. Blue velvet soft to the touch. Moth bit.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Well, it looks like some kind of game, right? Maybe a failed business? Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box. It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games, exactly. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers. Utter madness, he thanks as a compliment. Who were they planning? How were they planning to do that? Or has anyone ever done this before? Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Grad, Messina, you know, places with industry. But I don't know if anyone has attempted to create an intersolary game before. Okay, that's a big word. What do you think happened to the company? No idea, they stopped filling the schedule on the chalkboard. How are they planning to do that? Through call-in stations, he nods at the fireplace. None of the players have to physically be present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the Game Master's frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts. His fascination has swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a little hooked. Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies. Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but the lieutenant tilts his head. The world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it. A half smile breaks out on his face. It's too late for that, I'm afraid, he says, looking around in the derelict room. The pipes howl, and a rat crosses on the floor. Let's keep moving. Production schedule filament memory. We can put that in the computer. Let's go. Right? Let's try it out. Insert the production schedule. Like a smooth drawer, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. Remove the production... No, press play. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Oh no, it was already glowing and now it's also making a sound? It's probably some alien zeolite technology. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air. Good evening, Fortress accident on Rue de Saint-Ghislain. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1? I don't know how to pronounce those names. Please repeat, is this the production schedule? Can we lie and say that we're the production schedule? What are you, a machine? Are you alive? Okay, we need to figure that out. But before, I'm gonna get a refill on my tea because like I said, I have a bit of a sore throat. And this is a little harsh on the throat. So we'll be back in a couple minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Here's another Sunday morning call. Hit her head a banging of the door. Slip your shoes on and they'll off you calls. Tim's hand that couldn't give you more. But what for? And in your hand, do you feel that you're not supposed to feel? And you take what you want, that you don't wake up for free. You need more time, 'cause your thoughts and words won't last forevermore. That you're sure that you'll ever, ever, ever work around. When you're lonely and you start to hear little voices in your head at night, you will only slip away the tears so you can dance until the morning light. Oh, at what price? And in your hand, do you feel what you're not supposed to feel? And you take what you want, but you don't wake up for free. You need more time, 'cause your thoughts and words won't last forevermore. And I'm not sure if it'll ever, ever, ever work out right.
All right. Everybody ready? What's up, Basil? He's not ready. What are you, a machine? Or are you alive? Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old, and my name is Yvonne. Now please repeat, is this the production schedule? The lieutenant whispers into your ear. She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid. Yvonne, my partner tells me that you're here because radio computer guys are all paranoid. They're merely cautious, says the old lady. It's my job to protect their filaments as a password repeater at the East Insulindian station. Okay, but where are you? How did you know where I am? I work as a... Just repeating that shit? So it is a machine, maybe? As for me, well, some static then. I am sitting in my cubicle surrounded by a wall of radios. On an island on the river Esperance, a small woman, all skin and bones, sits in a room filled with audio equipment. Thousands of tiny lights are reflected back from her prescription lenses like stars in the dark. Now please tell me the reason for your call, Fortress Accident. Why did you call me Fortress Accident? Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you're currently using has been registered to. Do you have any other information about this company? One moment. You hear her flip through a catalog before she reads out with studious care. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says. And what's that? The static drowns her response. Any other questions? What's the production schedule? The filament you have inserted into the reader. You mean that glowing thing? Yes. Is that the production schedule? Yes. Good, please repeat the password. Fuck me. A password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint? No. This is the police. Please open this thing. The voice recites, I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder Fortress Accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament. I'm afraid we're not doing that unless we want to wait for a month. Now, can you please repeat the password? Is it my birthday? No. Okay. We don't know the password. She logged a bad attempt. Ew. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later. Good. So we will come back. That's it for now. Let's try press print. Nothing happens. Okay. So we'll come back later. Where does this take us? Good. One morale charge. What the fuck is this bear fridge thing? Ice bear fridge. It's exactly that. You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost and the bear's eyes are glowing red. This ice bear is a hypercarnivore. Be careful. Crack open the door. A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun. Relax, Kim, is a fridge. Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge. He relaxes his hand, his face bathed in the harsh light of the open fridge door. Let's take a look inside. The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name Revachol Ice City. So that's another company that was in that building we couldn't access. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge. Take the note. You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door. Examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there. A friendly cartoon bear, smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks like nothing It looks nothing like the fridge, sorry. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate. What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place? Good question. It looks like the ice cream fridge. Like an ice cream fridge. The lieutenant reaches for one of the wrappers. He studies it in the light. Somewhere in the past, it's summer. So shivers is always some kind of vision that he gets. So here's the vision. Somewhere in the past, it's summer. 5-year-old Fifette lets go of her mother's hand, change jingling in her pockets as she hops toward the ice cream stand right across the plaza. Shake from the sudden cold. So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnivore? I know, what an unfortunate marketing choice. What's even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day. True. Points at the red snaky cable running from the fridge. Right. Okay. So, man, I mean, there's a lot of questions here. The wall collapsed. It's inaccessible now. Central furnace. A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace? Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney, opens up the door, and gingerly peeks inside. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire, only dead rats. Look inside the furnace. It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other near the smoke chamber upstairs. The echo is so prominent it's possible to discern what the voices are saying, or what's producing them. What are you doing? The lieutenant asks as he sees you climb halfway inside the furnace. I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs. Wait, really? He looks up the ceiling. We should investigate. Let's see if someone is upstairs. Kick it with your foot? No, we don't want to do that. So let's leave and then go investigate upstairs. An ice cream maker. The flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. Huh. A hole in the wall. A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see. Look, there's a hole in the wall. There is, yes, and there's also... there also appears to be inside the hole, something inside the hole. Do you want to take a look? Yeah. Your hand reaches deep into the darkness and spider webs rummaging around you. You find rusty rifles hidden away. Rifles, Kim. Inspect the rifles. Most of them are rusty and inoperable like the rest, but one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others. This one looks nice. Take the rifle. An old Bell McGrav from the Revolution. The lieutenant notes his approval. His eyes are gleaming. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing on its own way. Where are we? Look around the secret room. Seems like an old bunker from the Revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. He points up at the rifles under the ceiling. Must be an old weapons cache. What does it mean, Kim? It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future. Okay. You know, when someone in a game says it might come in useful in the future, you know it will, right? It's one of those things. A frozen ice cream maker that's still running. Breaker box. 2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby. Unplug the black cable. Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr. Why did you do that? I don't know. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has 1 cable missing. Let's go see what effect that had. But before, let's check this drawer. Oh! We got an insane mesh tank top. That's lovely. Thank you for feeding the kitty cat. So, the insane mesh tank top. Oh my god, that looks... Look at that, guys. That is amazing. Okay, we need to equip that. What's up, fat hedonist? Welcome back, dude. So we unplugged the black cable that was plugged into this thing. Let's try unplugging the bear fridge. Examine. The paper still smells, yada yada. Oh. Okay, so we already saw that. Shake from the sudden cold condensation. As she makes her way to the market stall, the girl cries, or starts crying. A ferocious ice bear is guarding the fridge, its paws raised to ward off any potential customers. Her mother rushes to soothe her, but Fifette doesn't want ice cream anymore. She just wants to go home. A duster? Actually, just arrived back home from my trip, and the first thing I see is Johnny streaming, so I had to come take a look. What trip? Because I read you were doing a trip, but I didn't have any of the details. Where did you go to, and how did it go? The ice bear stares at them, and they leave the plaza. A gust of wind flies one of the wrappers right past the sobbing girl. So they tried to sell ice cream from this bear. Okay. Looks like we didn't manage to do anything by touching those cables. I mean, let's check the hidden room. Maybe we did something here by unplugging that stuff. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's check out the upper floor then. You went and saw a buddy in Oklahoma? Oklahoma? Just hanging out and catching up. Sounds like a good time, man. Did you drive there? Or what did you do there? Oh! We opened the door. That's handy. Okay, so it's 7:43. It's getting late here. It is getting late. We already tried all of those. No one's responding. Now, before we go back in there, let's try to... Because I want to do the karaoke mission, so sing karaoke, get a hold of a sad song on tape. Maybe this shop can sell it? You drove... It was a 4.5 hour drive. Damn, dude. You refuse to drive in your country, ODM? How come? What's the issue there? Melancholy pop song plays on the radio. Do you sell something? Oh, dude, we can buy health stuff. Oh, yeah. We'll buy this, and we'll buy the health heal as well. Thank you. The wall of vices. I don't think we need any of those. What I would like, though, is to buy...
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
I would like to buy the music that's playing right now. I need to exchange this novelty check. Boom! 25 bucks. Very good. Anything else I can do for you? Wink, wink. Because it's a nightmare. You have every rule on the book and nobody follows them. So just crazy drivers, ODM? Crazy drivers. Dude, if anybody knows where to buy the tape with the sad song, that would be dope. Let's sell our bottles and we'll call it good. I think at this time we might want to go back to the hotel because it's fairly late, right? I mean, it's nighttime. Did we talk to you already?
Hello again, officer.
Oh yeah, we did. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. Been trying to get some work done. But as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging there. True. The body is down. Down? The gardener straightens her back. Do you mean the body is finally gone? No, the body's on the ground. Oh, right. Can you tell me when you've taken it away? Yes. Will do. Give me a quick save, because we've done a lot of stuff. It's nuts. We even have traffic jams at 10 p.m. sometimes. The fuck? Who's driving at 10 p.m.? Inquisitor Kane! Welcome back, my dude. How was the orc slaying today, my dude? Thank you so much for choosing our channel to raid, man. I really appreciate it. You madman. Ha! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody, from Inquisitor Kane's merciless stream. I appreciate you guys. My name is Johnny, if you don't know me. We do mostly kind of action-based games. We're gonna be doing Outer Worlds on the channel. We also do music stuff, like as you might imagine. Also karaoke, music covers, all that kind of good stuff. How are you today, Inquisitor? And yes, guys, go check him out. He's a really good dude. I really like your stuff, Inquisitor. I talked about this, you know, sometimes you get a vibe from someone that they're just kind of a good person, and I get that from you, man. No BS. For reals. Wiped yet another colony in RimWorld. Dude, are you playing RimWorld? Oh, that's so cool. I played some RimWorld and it's amazing. In fact, I did multiplayer because there's a multiplayer mod for RimWorld. I don't know if you've tried it, but it works pretty well, dude. And I did it with a friend, with Rejaku, just a friend in the channel. Another fellow streamer. And I gotta say, it kind of elevates the game, you know, to play with a friend. Because you can coordinate. I forgot to ask, how's the new streaming PC going? It's delicious. Also, I should probably return to the actual game and stop showing you my big mug. Kat, I know what you're thinking. Okay, that's not what she said. RimWorld, okay? Game is great, but at some points I have no idea what's going on there. Yeah, it's so overwhelming at times, right? And stuff goes wrong so quickly. But yeah, Fat Hedon is the dual system, so gaming system going very well. The streaming PC that's down there going very well. The new build just crushing it. Very happy with it. You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms, all stern and unyielding in their duty. We could go for a high roll on interfacing, dig up a truly cool figurine in the box on the table. RimWorld. Yeah, that's Kat for you. She'll dig out all the most obscure innuendo possibles. I gotta say that was a good one though. Anyways, let's get this 83. We missed. What is this, XCOM? Excuse me? It was an 83% roll. You fuck. Inspect the blue uniforms. They're not at all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords. This looks like René, the old guy. This is what the loyalists look like, yes. Okay, great. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win. Okay. Great. Welcome to the pawn shop. Hello.
It's not often that I see officers of the RCM in my
If the whole world is doing it, then it wouldn't be appropriate to call it RimWorld. Then wouldn't it be appropriate to call it? Do you know what? You have a point. Also, considering you're like, there's only a few people on the planet, it wouldn't take much to make it a RimWorld, you know? Oh man, I love that emote, Mr. Grumpy Monkey. Where's that from? That is amazing. Yeah, guys, go check out Inquisitor Kane. It's really good stuff. He also played through Dark Souls, which I really enjoyed watching as a veteran of the genre. It's not often that I see officers of the RCM in my pawn shop. The man at the counter turns to you slowly.
What can I do for you?
Wow, that voice. Sorry if I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Sorry guys, have a bit of a cold there. Oh, okay, I see.
Customers usually.
Mr. Grumpy has the best emotes. Adam versus everything. I'll remember to check it out later, man. always cool to see new people that are doing cool stuff.
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored.
Yeah, I gotta say those emotes are pretty good. They're pretty good. Thank you for feeding the kitty.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Nod.
It keeps me entertained.
His attention is drawn once more to the play of light and shadow on the walls behind you. Entertained, he might be high. If he is, on what? We have a very high roll here, so let's try that. Is Roy high? And if he is, what is he high on? Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward? Lucky bastard, he's probably on Pyroladon? I don't know the names of things. So what is this game about? Very good question. I should have prefaced the raid with this. This is like a deep narrative RPG, or I guess narrative-based RPG. It's kind of point and click in how you interact with the world, but it's really has like really really deep RPG elements. So you can see here all of the different perks you can access. I can quickly remove myself to show you here. So these perks are like really kind of complex, and there's a lot of interplay between them. You also have what's called a thought cabinet. So different thoughts, if you manage to develop the thoughts fully, will give you different perks. And as you can see, there's a lot of them here. So it's like a really deep RPG with amazing storytelling, really incredible writing. So in some ways, it's almost like an audiobook. It's not fully voiced, so you know there's a lot of reading, but it's really, really cool. Yeah. With highly diverse paths, and the story can play out in a lot of different ways. It's like one of those choose your own adventure kind of deals, but put together in a game. It was like a pen and paper RPG that the devs spent years making, and they turned it into a game. Really cool stuff. What is that drug? A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow. Sir, could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes. Wish listed. It's dude, it's very good. It's very, very good. If you like that kind of stuff. Actually, I think on your channel it could work, man. But, you know, there's a lot of reading, so it does take its toll on the good old throat. Why on earth? He staggers away from the glass, but quickly recomposes himself. These are prescription. I can't see without them. No judgment, just curious. I probably did loads of Pyrolidon before I lost my memory. I've had to take it, you know, since the people's pile cleanup. He responds carefully. I was with the emergency relief brigade. He's taking it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days. The people's pile? What's that? Who does that, right? Who reads? A bad idea. Some poor leftists build a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable energy, or electricity rather, to underserved communities. It malfunctioned, radioactive waste everywhere, probably some of it in you, too. Oh. Tell me more about this emergency relief brigade. He points at the white triangle on his orange safety jacket. We were all volunteer force, self-organized, trying to help the fire brigade contain the spill. On the path, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood. Tough son of a gun, this one. Respect. I lived by the river once I was a small boy, the Esperance. didn't have the heart to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud, years getting sick. He looks at the spiraling light and stops. Also, the mechanic here is that time goes by as you talk to people. So you can see here it's now 8 p.m. We probably need to go back to the hotel soon. It must have been tough, radioactive cleanup. He hesitates. There's a reason why everyone tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment and early deaths, cancer mostly, and we all knew that was coming up even as we were cleaning up the best we could. Whose fault was it that the generator failed? No one's. Everyone's. He sighs and shakes his head. A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is gonna happen? How did you end up running a pawn shop? The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Sorry. Later, my second aunt died, left me this shack and assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me, don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far from Faubourg as I can. Still in the same city, but he shrugs. Thank you for telling me. Very good. You gotta get in on those vortices, my man. This is one of my voices in my head talking to me. I don't know. I don't think I want to get on drugs. So, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by cops? Someone else came here earlier asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun. You pawned... We pawned our cop gun? That's because... Okay, so we were looking for our gun. We have amnesia, by the way, I should have said. And we lost our badge, and we lost our gun. And apparently, we didn't lose our gun. We sold it. Probably while drunk. I sold you my gun? You were adamant about getting rid of it. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol citizens militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind. Was the buyer a policeman too? She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying. Right, so let me get this right. The lieutenant turns to you, you sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it. Yeah, she must have been one of my rabid fans. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not good. I do hope we manage to clean this mess up somehow, while also keeping our focus on the murder investigation. Any idea where I can find this buyer? My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went. A needle in a haystack. There's nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everett wasn't lying and the Union can't track her down. Have people from Everett Clare's Union come down to track the gun? Maybe. Shady looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. Wild Pines is the company from the Union thing. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it. They went on their way. It was a trip, but you know, all sorts of people come here asking for all sorts of things. Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun. At least now I know how I lost my gun. Yep. Okay. You might be able to aid our investigation. I doubt it, but we'll try. Know anything about the recent hanging? I do. So there was a guy that was hanged. Hung? No, that was hanged in the plaza, like in the town, and the whole reason we're here is to investigate the murder and figure out what happened. But apparently we're an incapable drunk that also has amnesia. So that's great. I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery, bad for business, bad for everyone. No one likes to see what you have to see every day. Actually, that's all I've got. I wanted to ask about my missing gun again. No, that's good. There's something I'd like to sell. Do we want to sell him something? I have a fascinating... No, I don't know, man. Do we want to sell him anything? Maybe some of my clothes? I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. Okay. I don't think we have anything then. I think we're good. Let's just check out some of the other stuff in here, and I think we're good to go. Clothes. Oh yeah. I can show you. So we have a menu, and you can see we're rocking the mesh tank top, which gives us +1 drama. I mean, how appropriate is that? That's just fantastic. And yeah, I think we want to rock the RCM Patrol cloak. So it's balls to the wall crazy, man. The different you can even go no pants if you wanted. I mean, you could go like this. But the thing is, each piece of clothing gives you like perks. So for example, usually it's a trade-off, like it's giving you +1 to something, but then less or -1 to another stat. That's hilarious, right? Nothing says serious police work like a mesh tank top. Demonstrate. Oh, it is kind of funny. Let's check out the wardrobe. Rack of second-hand uniforms. Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the garb. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed by flames. Behind him are the words Heimdall burning. Why would I sniff the shirt? My dude, are we crazy? The dude does look like a hobo, he does. And the way you wake up like butt naked. Well, just with your underwear, totally naked outside of that. With your butt up and your face on the floor. And you're sleeping there, you wake up totally drunk, without memory or recollection of what's going on. What's the deal with the man on this shirt? It's the man from Heimdall. Walking away from his burning village, yes? I'm guessing I'm supposed to know who this man is. I lost my memory recently, need help remembering. Oh, I see, that stuff. Man, I feel the same way sometimes. The man from Heimdall, I think it's called Heimdall, right? Is the hero of a series of popular books based on a fictional version of Katla. In fact, he leans in, most people don't think the man from Heimdall ever really existed, but they are wrong. The lieutenant raises a brow. Heimdall isn't a real place. Neither is the man a real man, of course, but both the man and Heimdall are an ontological necessity. He stops abruptly. But, hey, it's not worth getting into an argument about. What did you mean the man from Heimdall was real? I mean, even if the man from Heimdall didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really. Okay. You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Katla, though not quite as far north as the Yemdal, and watched the northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there. Okay. What are you selling this for? 2 real. Couldn't you just give it to me for free? He frowns, but why? Perhaps I could repay you in some other way? I deal in goods, not services. Just buy it. Gives you -2 to authority, but +1 to 2 other things. For $2, we'll get it. It's not too bad. If we look at our stats, we actually have 3 authority because I've been leveling it up. And we have a level up available too. I'm kind of tempted to go with Psyche. Either suggestion or authority. I like the idea of authority. I don't know what you guys think about that. Suggestion, being able to kind of sway people in different ways, that would be pretty cool. I think we'll go authority. Accept and close. I don't know if we want to wear this because it does give us 1 to shivers and 1 to physical instrument. But what we're currently wearing gives us +1 drama, which I kind of like. I mean, the shirt looks cool, but I think you gotta go with the mesh top. Go with the mesh top. The tie gives us a bonus as well, so that's why we're wearing the tie there. Okay. Very good. And what is this? Authoritative hobo. Yeah. A typical Martinez streetlight sits among a sorted floor and table lamps. Let your gaze run over the streetlight. The light pole has been carefully cut and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly but persistently. Is that a streetlight? Yes, officer. As you can see, it's in perfect working order. His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know he has nothing to hide. Where did you get this? I see you decided to abandon style in this game. Excuse me. Do you have an issue with my mesh tank top and tie and raincoat with jeans? As a middle-aged cop, you have a problem? It was brought to me to be altered. He leans in so the pawnbroker wouldn't hear him. We're not here to investigate the theft of city property. Okay, fair enough. How much for the streetlight? 700 real? Fuck off. Even taking into account the risk of obtaining the light, that seems a bit steep. There is also the matter of rewiring, but most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures. We don't need that. Let's leave. Okay. Well, I think we're done with this dude. No. We found a tape. We needed the tape thing. Stand on the tips of your toes to see more. There's a stereo tape. Okay. But we're gonna have to continue on the next day, guys, because my throat is bashed in from all the reading, and I also have a bit of a cold. I really appreciate... You can say that child looks like a mashed potato. I really appreciate the raid, man. Inquisitor Kane and anybody from Inquisitor Kane's channel, feel free to leave a follow. We're live every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 7 p.m. UK and Saturdays at 2 p.m. UK. And I would love for you to jump in and check out the channel again. I appreciate the raid, man. And I'm sorry we have to leave it here. A little bit, you know, soon after your raid, or your raid, or I guess not a long time after your raid, but I'm gonna leave you in the capable hands of RT Quinzel, who's doing some craziness over there. Let's go check her out. Thank you, Nicholas. Guys, I'll see you back tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. UK for more action. And as always, thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time.